is going to be about how to put rope in a backpack. I'm running a string line around 45 acres of property, so that's like 4,000 feet. So I started out using a four-wheeler, which I made this to hook on the back of it so that the string can still spin on here. But you got to go back and forth to the four-wheeler. So the next best option is a bag or a backpack. I had a regular backpack and then I switched to this messenger bag, so if it gets ruined, it doesn't matter. And this is not special at all, it's just a backpack. It's how you load it that matters, because you can put out 1,000 foot of string without having more than 1 or 2 tangles that are easy to take care of. So what I'm going to do is come over to the door and put that on there just so it's a little easier. Previously I was just pulling it off of here and putting it straight in the bag, but now I want an idea of exactly how long I'm going with here. It's not big enough, so I'm just tying a loop knot. So that can be on there if we pull it. Because the more string you have in the bag, the less trips back you have to do to fill it up, right? And once I start putting it in the bag, you'll see what I'm doing, and the whole video will just be putting string in a bag. So whenever you're ready to be finished with it, feel free. Right now I'm just putting it loose on the floor so it doesn't tangle on the floor when I'm doing it. So let's do an example pull here. So I can undo that. When you put your bag or your string in the bag, it's way simpler than you think. You just hold the bag with a finger or two, and then if the string or rope you're doing, it can work for as thick a rope as you want to. If it's tangled or anything and you're running it through your fingers, it'll straighten it out. So let's say you've got a loop like that in there. When you pull it, it will undo the loop. Now, don't try to put the string on this side or that side or underneath something, because when you try to place it, and same thing with rope, if you try to place it somewhere specific, that's when you get tangles. So all you're doing is holding the bag open, running the rope through your hands, and just pushing it down and letting it find its way, because it will find a way not to be tangled. If you try to set it up so that it is not going to get tangled, then it will. So as you can see right there, it looks like a pretty big mess. At the end, it's going to come out like this, so it's going to have a little exit hole, and as you can see, it still looks like a mess in there, or hopefully you can see. But when I pull it, there's no snags, and you can fill the bag or backpack or whatever you want up with the rope all the way till it's totally full, and it's the rope has become fairly solid on the inside, which you'll see by the end of this. So it takes a little bit of time, but when I'm running string line, and you'll see in the videos, I think last time I did it I had 2 tangles, which took me about 1 minute to get out of there, and that's from pressing it down. Because when you press it down, you're forcing it somewhere that doesn't necessarily want to go. But you've got to do that if you want to get more string in there, depending on what you're doing. Right now that's pretty much as full as it's going to get with this bag, since the zipper doesn't stay. So to finish it off, what I'm going to do is zip it up how I want it, and then just tie a quick release knot here.